Don't worry, that is one of the challenges we have.
Over 100 members of the Parliamentary Forum on East African Community Affairs today kicked off their induction and orientation meeting at the Commonwealth Resort in Munyonyo at an event attended by the President of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, the Speaker of the East African Legislative Assembly, and several government dignitaries. In his address, President Museveni urged the members of the East African community to be patriotic and learn to work with each other. Museveni says the community should benefit everyone.
This integration is not for the leaders, it is for the wananchi. Especially if the wananchi wake up and become wealth creators. When the wananchi become wealth creators, then the issue of integration comes up.
According to President Museveni, East Africa is capable of creating a union that can be very powerful, revealing that he has always advocated for a united federation.
You can be sure if that union had been formed in 1963, there would have been no problem in Burundi, because East Africa could stop it. There would have been no genocide in Rwanda. There would have been no Idi Amin here. Even Somalia wanted to come in, by the way, that time. These problems you see in Somalia would not be there.
In his keynote address, a special guest speaker, Professor P.L. Olumumba, spoke of Pan-Africanism and how territorial boundaries were a historical injustice orchestrated by colonial masters.
And it is in my understanding that the treaty under whose aegis the East African community is now rested is designed to ensure that the people of East African community is indeed located not only in the hearts but in the minds of the people of East Africa.
According to Professor Lumumba, the scramble and partition for Africa is still taking place even up to today.
We must remember that as we are talking about Federation of East Africa, there is no shortage of individuals out there who would not want us to unite. If you did not know, but I suspect you do, there is a new scramble for Africa. That scramble for Africa requires and demands that Uganda remains alone, that Tanzania remains alone, that Kenya remains alone. The only way in which we can immunize ourselves against the diabolical machinations of the new scramblers for Africa is our unity.
In his speech, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Thomas Tayebwa, urged legislators to learn Kiswahili, which was recently declared the second official language in Uganda.
We need to see a way of integrating the East African Parliament with the national parliaments. For example, we have 9 members of parliament from Uganda. What do we lose if they are ex-officials of the Ugandan parliament? So that they can come and sit in the Ugandan parliament. They don't have voting rights, but they come, they participate. We ask them questions about what they are doing for us in EARA, other than just getting reports.
Although the East African Community was founded in 1967, it collapsed in 1977 before being revived again on 7th July 2000. 22 years down the road, members of parliament are optimistic of the efforts invested in unifying the community.
But as long as we have leaders who are selfish, who are narrow-minded and are looking for their own interests within the development of their families, their tribes, separation of a nation, then we want to achieve integration.
So when you unite, you have a wider market, and therefore our people can develop economically and become wealthy, and therefore able to provide for themselves in this world.
If the members of parliament appreciate the need for East African integration, then they can be able to spread the message to the wananchi. They can also be able to legislate laws that can facilitate this integration process.
The two-day induction and orientation runs under a theme EAC Achievements, Challenges and Opportunities, the role of parliamentarians in enhancement of the integration process. Ramson Mihirwe, CTV Television.